In today's Doric virtual religious service reading, we'll be opening with a prayer from musical composition 55, followed by a reading of the Good Message or Guid Send of John or Yok. Musical composition 55. Betrayal Be'efrin. To the director, among the hymns of contemplation. To Asaph, Gie your lug to Aul Mither, my prior, for you should not overlook my supplication. Talk heed to ma, and listen to ma. I was fashed in my meditation, and was stromished for the vice of an enemy, and for the affliction of the wrongdoer, for they turned aside again ma, for lawlessness, and in anger they displayed anger again ma. My heart was stromished in ma, and dread of death fell upon me. Fear and trembling come upon me, and murkness hopped me. And I said, Why will I nae gie my wings, as I do, and I will spread out, and will rest. Behold, I was far off for being driven into exile, and was biding in the moor. I waited for the ane delivering me, for faint-heartedness, on the gale. Sink them, meester, and divvy their tongues, for I saw lawlessness and dispute in a city. Day and night it will encircle her upon her walls, and lawlessness and misery will be in the midst of her. And usury and treachery ceased not out of her squares. For if an enemy berated me, I would have told it. And if the ane detesting me spake michty words again me, I would have hidden for him. But you, man, like-minded, a leader of mine, and my diviner, who together ye sweetened, met, in the house of Aul Mither we went in accord, and let death come upon them, and let them gae down into mules alive. For coarseness in their sojourn is in the midst of them. I cried out to Aul Mither, and the Master listened to me. Evening and morning, and at midday, I'll describe and report, and he will listen to my voice. He will ransom my sentient being in peace for the anes approaching me. For among many they were wi me. Aul Mither will listen. On the ane existing afore the eons or eras will hummel them. For there is nae wi them a bargaining, for they dinna fear Aul Mither. He stretched out his hand in the recompensing. They profaned his covenant. He divided them into parts for the hunger o' his dish, and their hearts approached. His words were made tender, a being olive oil. Yet they are arrows. Cast upon the Master your anxiety, and he will nourish you. He will nae grant a gistain for a tossing about into the aeon. But you, Aul Mither, will lead them down into a well of corruption. Men will bleed on deceit in nae way will live half their days. But I, Master, will hope upon you. And now we'll read the Good Message according to Yok, or John. the Guid Send. A Guid Send o York, Chapter 1. In the beginning, a Word was there. A Word was wi Almighty, and a Word was Almighty. Fae a very beginning, sign, a Word was wi Almighty, and through him all things come to be. And nae a single thing was made without him. Life was in him, and that life gied licht to all-body. A licht sheens on in a mark, and a mark has never mastered it. Nu there was a chiel sent by Almighty, called York. He come to tell folk about the licht, say they might hear all about it and believe. He himself was nae o a licht, but he come to tell about a licht. Is was a real licht. A licht that comes until a whirl and sheens on all. A word was in the whirl, but the whirl that he'd made didna ken him. He come until his ain, but his ain wouldna talk wi him. But the fjow did talk wi him, and he gied them a poor to become a sons Almighty. They warna sons Almighty, through being born in a natural kind of way. We a human father, but Almighty himself was their father. Say a word was made flesh, and dwelt among us, and we saw his esteem. A esteem that he got for being a father's a son, full of mercy and truth. York spoke about him, saying, This is a chiel I was speaking about when I said, A lad that comes after me will behind afore me, 'cause he was a rune afore I was born. Uta is Omri, we've gotten mercy upon mercy. Though a law come through Moses, mercy come through a maester, Jesus Anitatine. Nobody has ever seen Almighty, but the Almighty, was at the Father's side, has shewn him to us. Is as fit York spake, van a Yaws, Jerusalem, sent priests and Levites to spear at him, for he must be. And he spake richt bonny, saying, nae Anitatine. And they speared at him, Fit Sarah Eder. Are ye a liar? Michty no, he says. Are ye the een we are seeking? They speered. Deal a bit o' it, he answered. Sign, far are ye? They speered. We maun gie some answer to them at sent is. Fit of ye to say for yoursel. Says he, I'm a vice o' een roaring I the rock country. Rid the straight road for a maester to travel. A word I sayes. Sign, some o' the Pharisees that had been sent speared at him. Gin yer nae Anitatine, and nae a lawyer, and nae a prophet, fit why are ye immersing folk? And he says, I'm immersing wi water, but the moya, though ye dinna ken him, is standing een, and will come after me. It's him, coming after me, at'll gang afore all. I'm nae good enough to louse his pints. Nu, all is happened at Bethany, o'er a Jordan, for York was immersing. And this day, York saw Jesus coming till him and says, See, here's a Lamb Almighty. I talks a while the Ildeans o a whirl. This is a chiel at I spoke about when I said, After me, a chiel's coming at'll stand hine afore me. 'Cause he was there afore I was born. I didna ken wha he was, but I come immersen wi water, say he myth bekend, be folk o Israel. On York spake ut, I saw a spirit come doon fra heaven, like a dew on Satel poem. And I didna ken him, but him at sent ma to immerse wi water, he'd told me at when I saw a spirit coming down on settling upon a chiel, it would be a chiel, it immerses wi a pure spirit. I saw it, and let me tell you, is a son Aul Mither. And this day, York was standing there wi 'twas devout followers, when Jesus come by. Here's a llama Aul Mither, he says, and the 'twa devout followers heard him and followed Jesus. Jesus turned and saw them and spirit. Fit are ye seeking? Master, they says, far div ye bide? He says till them, come and see. Say they held a wa to see far he was biding, and reached it wi him for a lave o' a day. It was about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Eno a twa at had followed him, after hearing York speak was Andra, Simon Steenie's brother. Straight awa he found his brother Simon, and told him, we've found a Messiah, meaning a narrated. And he brought Simon to Jesus. When Jesus saw him, he says, you're Simon, son of York, but you'll be called Steenie. And this day Jesus went young to Galilee, and found Philip, and says to him, follow me. Now Philip come from Bethsaida, as same tune as Andra and Steenie. Philip come on Nathanael, and says to him, we found a child at Moses, and the prophet spoke about, Jesus of Nazareth, as son of Joseph. And Nathanael says to him, can anything good come out of Nazareth? Philip says to him, come and see. Jesus saw Nathanael coming to him and says, here's a good Israelite. There's nothing false in him. Nathanael spake at him, fit why div ye ken me? Jesus says to him, afore Philip sought ye hour, I saw ye net at fig tree. Master, says Nathanael, ye're a son or image Aul Mither. Ye're a king o' Israel. Says Jesus, div ye think at just 'cause I saw ye net a fig tree? You'll see a guy lot mair nor this. And he said to them, let me tell ye straight, you'll see the heavens open, and the sins Aul Mither gone up and coming down upon a son of man. Chapter 12. 12 days after that, there was a wedding at Cana in Galilee. Jesus' mother was at it. And Jesus and his devout followers were invited tea. A wine ran out, and Jesus' mother says to him, a wine's all deen. And he says, fit's that got to do wi' me? My time's nae come yet. Sign his mother told the servants, whatever he tells ye to do, just do it. Now a yows have an awful come at about washing afore they ate. Say there was 6 muckle water bowies standing there, ilka een big enough to hold about 20 or 30 gallon. Jesus says to them, fill the bowies wi' water. And they filled them till they were reaming full. And he says to them, draw some off and take it till a grieve. They took him a water as he tried a suppy. It had turned into wine. He couldna work out fu aught had happened, but the servants kent. A grieve cried on a groom and says to him, Ilka een serves a best wine first, and holds back a coor stuff till folk are full. But Eve keepeth the best wine till a hiner een. This was a first of Jesus' miracles, at Cana of Galilee, and shewed as a stem, and his devout followers believed in him. After this, he gaed down to Capernaum, with his mither, his brothers, and his devout followers. But they didn't abide there long. It was just about the time for a Passover, so he gaed to Jerusalem, and he found folk selling beasts, sheeps, and does, and a hantle of bankers, all sitting afore a temple door. He made a weep, a toll, and drove them all out, along with a sheep and a beast. And he scattered their siller and dung down their tables and all. He telled the chills selling dues, talk out things out here. Dinna turn my father's house into a mart. And his devout followers mine it. A words of a scripture, zeal for your house will burn me up. Sign of yows says to him, Fit fairly can ye dee to shoes, fit rick ye have to dees. Jesus answered, Tear down this temple, and in 3 days I'll big it up again. Says a yows, It took 640 years to big, and you're gone to big it up in 3 days? But Jesus was speaking about the temple of his body. When he raised up the deed, his devout followers mind on him saying this, and they believed in the scripture aught that Jesus had said. Now when he was in Jerusalem for a Passover, a guy fell took with him, 'cause of miracles he was doing. But Jesus wouldn't trust himself to them, 'cause he kent them all. He didn't need anybody to tell him about the chills, 'cause he kent what the chills were like. Chapter 3. There was a Pharisee called Nicodemus, in a council of yows, at come to Jesus a night, and says to him, Master, we ken you're a domine. Come fail micte, 'cause nae living man can do miracles at can without omicte being with him. Jesus answered, Micte be here, unless a child be born again, he winna see a kingdom almicte. Nicodemus says to him, Fit na why can a child be born from his own? Can he win back until his mother's womb and be born? And Jesus answered, Micte be here, unless a body be born of water and of a spirit, they'll never win into a kingdom almicte. Fit's born of flesh is flesh, and fit's born of spirit is spirit. Dinna marvel at I've telt ya, ye maun be born again. A wind blaws for it myth, and ye hear a soon o' it, but ye dinna ken far it's comin' fae, nor far it's gone. Say ilka een is born o' a spirit. Nicodemus says to him, Fu can this be? Jesus answered, Can ye be a counselor o' Israel, and ye dinna ken sick things? Surely we speak of it we ken about, and testify to it we've seen, and still anon ye dinna talk it in. Gin ye dinna believe ma, van I speak to you about things world. Fitter you gone to die, van I speak to you about the things of heaven. Nobody is gain up to heaven, but the een at come down for heaven. A son of man, fars hame is in heaven. Is son of man be heist up just like a serpent was heist up the Moses, in the rock contra. Say out, forever believes in him, win a day, but will hae everlasting life. 'Cause I'll make this say lewd a while, at he gied his son, at forever believed in him, wouldna perish, but would hae everlasting life. You see, I'll make the didna send his son into a world to condemn a world, but say out the world myth besolve it through him. A chiel puts his faith in him winna be condemned, but the chiel disna believe in him is already condemned, 'cause he hisna ta'en we all make his ain son. This is who it works. Elect is coming till a whirl, but folk lou a mark rather nor elect, 'cause they're wild wist course. Cards canna stand elect, on hard a wa it all they can. Say out their ill wise are nae fawn out, but the guid living chiel comes till elect. A folk myth see fitties dien, on at Almighty is in 50 days. After aught, Jesus gaed into Judea, we his devout followers. On he bade there a while unimmersed. York was immersed in tea, on Ainon, near Han Salem, 'cause there was plenty water there. On a folk were all coming to be immersed. Is was afore York got to jail. Sign a dibber-dobber got up atween some of York's devout followers, on a yells about purifying. They come to York and says, Master, see a chiel, was we our by a Jordan? His immersion folk tea, and they're all flocking to him. Says York, nobody has nathan unless he gets it for heaven. Ye yourselves heard me say, nae needed, but sent afore him. A bride belongs to a groom, but the best man at stands aside a groom is guy well shooted when he hears a groom's voice. His muckle pleasure is new mine. He'll turn mair to afore as a hard back a hine. A chiel at comes for a bean is a foremost all. He at comes o a whirl is worldly, and speaks o a whirl. A chiel at comes for heaven is a bean all. He tells fit he's seen and heard, but nobody pays attention to him. To accept his word is to hold at Almighty speaks a truth. A lad at Almighty his sent speaks a word of Almighty, 'cause Almighty gives him his hail spirit. A father lose his son, on his pitten all thin in his poor. Them that believe in a son have everlasting life, on them that dinna believe in a son winna see life. Almighty's wrath will be on them. Chapter 4. A Pharisees heard that Jesus was winning mere folk to immerse nor York, though it was the devout followers that were doing immersion, nae Jesus himself. Say when Jesus heard of this, he held the way out of Judea, back to Galilee. To win there, he had to gang through Samaria. In Samaria, he come till a tune called Sakar. Nae far via a park, at Jacob had gien till his loon Joseph. Nu Jacob's wally was thereabout on Jesus, being wearied wi' his travelling, sat down at the wally. It was about 12 o'clock. A Samaritan woman come to draw some water via a wally. And Jesus says till her, "Gi's a drink." His devout followers had gane awa until a tune to buy some errands. Says the woman, "Ye're a yow, and I'm a Samaritan. Fit why can I gie you a drink?" A yows have nae truck wi' a Samaritans. Jesus says till her, "Gin ye can't fit I'll make the geese, and fa it is at spears at ye for a drink, ye would hae spirit at him, and he would hae gien ye living water." A woman says till him, "Oh, sirs, but ye hinna got a paily, and a wally's guy deep. Fu can ye give me living water? Are ye better nor were all Father Jacob, at gied a wally and drunk o' it himsel, wi' all his bairns and his beasts?" Jesus says till her, "Fiver drinks o' his water'll still be dry and drouthy, but fiver drinks o' a water I gie him will never be dry or drouthy. A water at I gie him will be like a wally in him, gushing up to everlasting life." Says the woman, "Well, sir, gie me some o' that water, syne I'll never be dry ony mair, and I'll nae hae to come here to draw water." Jesus says till her, "Go on, and get your man, and fess him here." "I hinna got a man," she says. Jesus says, "Aye, that's richt, ye hinna got a man, 'cause ye've hid 5 men, and the ane ye're wee noo is nae really your man. Aye, you're richt aboot that. Ye maun be a prophet," she says. "Our fathers worshipped Almighty on this mountain, but you yows say at Jerusalem's for we maun worship Almighty." Jesus says till her, "Woman, believe me, the hour is coming when you'll neither worship Almighty on this mountain nor in a Jerusalem. Ye dinna ken fit ye worship, but is yours ken fa we worship, 'cause it's fair yours at salvation comes. But the hour's coming, and is new at hand, from them as richt worshippers will worship a Father in a spirit and in truth. As for a Father second to worship him. Almighty is spirit, and them that worship him maun do it in spirit and truth." A woman says to him, "I ken not the neatitine, a Messiah's coming, and when he comes, he'll tell us all thing." Says Jesus, "I'm him, newsin till ye knew." We ought, Jesus' devout followers, come back, and where some come ought to see him newsin till a woman, but none o' them spirit at her fit she was sickened, nor fit why he was newsin till her. A woman held the wall back till a tune, without her water boy, and said till all the folk, "Come and see a chiel, at telt me all thing I ever did. He maun be a neatitine." Say they all donnered out, for a glower at him. In the meantime, a devout followers were praying wi' him to hae something to eat. But he says till them, I've gotten mate to et, at ye ken nathan aboot. A devout followers look at that een another, on winnert, fa had brought him out mate till him. Jesus says till them, my mates to dee fit him fa sent my bids ma dee, on finish at work he set ma. Ye have a saying, 4 months till hairst, but look about ye at the parks, they're fight already, ripe for a hairst. A hairster is drawn his wage, on gathers a hairst o' everlasting life. Say a chill at shavs, on a chill at hairst, will baith be chief agither. Aye, it's a true saying, een shavs, another hairst. I've sent ye to hairst the crop ye hinna vrocked for. Other folk have deen the hard work, on eve come in at the hinereen for a benefit. A hantle o' Samaritans o' at tune believed in Jesus, 'cause of it the woman had said, he telt me all thin I'd ever deen. Say from the Samaritans come till him, they prigged wi' him to bide a filey wi' them. Say he bade 12 days. On a hantle mair come to be believers, 'cause of it he was saying till them, and they said till a woman, "Nu we believe, nae 'cause of it you were saying, but 'cause we've heard it for ourselves, and ken at this is surely a neetateen, a Saviour, o' a warl." Nu 12 days after that, he left there and held awa to Galilee. He'd said himself, a prophet has nae honour in his ain country. When he come to Galilee, he got a grand welcome, 'cause the folk there had been themselves at the Passover festival in Jerusalem, and had seen fit he'd been deen. Syne Jesus gaed to Cana in Galilee, for he turned the water into wine. Een o' the counsellors there had a loony at was nae weel, in Capernaum. When he heard at Jesus had come fae Judea to Galilee, he come till him on spirit gin he would gang to Capernaum, and mak his loony all better, 'cause he was gae near han awa. Jesus says till him, will none o' ye ever believe without seeing fairlies on wonderful deeds? A chiel says till him, come on doon afore my bairnie's deed. Jesus says till him, a while you go, your loony'll live. A chiel believed that Jesus had said, and held awa for hame. On the way there, he was met by his servants, and they told him, your loony's going to be all richt. Say he spirit at them, at that in the time a loony had recovered, and they says, it was 1 o'clock i' the afternoon, the streen. On the further mind, it was a very hour at Jesus said to him, your loony'll live. On the chill, on this hale family, turned believers. This was a second miracle of Jesus after he come from Judea to Galilee. Chapter 5. After that, Jesus gaed up to Jerusalem for een o' the fairs o' the yows. Now aside a sheep yet, o' Jerusalem, there's a waterins, called Bethesda, wi' 5 porches. In o' them was lying a heap of folk, that were nae weel, blind, cripple, paralysed. Amo them was a chiel fa'd been cripple for 38 year. And when Jesus saw him there, and kent at he'd been nae weel a long syne, he says to him, div ye want to get better? A poor chiel says to him, I've naebody to put me in till the water van it steert up on try, though a myth, some other lad I gets there afore me. Says Jesus till him, rise up, tuck up your bed, and walk. And straight awa it chiel was made better. Took up his bed, and started to walk. It was a Sabbath at day. Say a yows till the chiel was made all better, at he was broken a law, be carrying his bed on a Sabbath. He says till them, a chiel at cured ma, said till ma, tuck up your bed and walk. They spirit at him, fa a lad wiz, at telt him to diat. But the pure lad didn't ken, 'cause a place was crowded out, and Jesus had slipped awa. A while after, Jesus come on him in the temple, and says till him, knew you're all better. Hard awa for your course wise, for fear war myth come your way. A chiel gaed awa and telt the yows, it was Jesus at had cured him. Say a yows tormented Jesus, 'cause he deen sick a thing on a Sabbath, and tried to do awa wi him. He steed up for himself and said, my Father's aye workin', and I maun work too. Say a yows socked all mair to do awa wi him, 'cause nae just did he brock a Sabbath, but he was hodding out at Aul Mither with his Father, mocking himself eeksy-peeksy wi Aul Mither. To this Jesus answered, Lot me tell ya, a son can do naething by himself. He can do but fit the Father tells him, 'cause whatever he does, a son does the same. 'Cause a Father lose a son, and shews him all thing at he does. And he'll shew him greater things nor is, say at you'll all marvel. 'Cause as a Father raises up a deed and gies them life, say a son gies life to a folk. A Father doesn't judge naebody. He's gien a son erect to judge, say allbody will honor a son, just as they honor a Father. Him that doesna gie honor till a son, doesna gie honor till a Father fa sent him. Lot me tell ya, a chiel at hearkens till my word, and puts his trust in him fa sent ma, will live for aye. They winna be judged, but have passed fra death to life. And I'll tell ye some mair forby. The hour is comin'. In fact, it's already here, for a deed will hear a voice o' a son of Aul Mither, and them that hear will live. 'Cause just as a Father is a fount o' all life, say he has made the Son to be a fount o' life, and he's gien a son erect to judge, 'cause he's a son o' man. Dinna winner at this. From them at's in the grave will hear his voice and come out. Them at's deen guid will rise up to life. Them at's deen ill will come to hear their comeuppance. I canna do onything mysel. I judge as I'm bidden. Say my judgment is richt. 'Cause I'm nae doing fit I went, but just fit him fa sent me whence. Gin I speak for mysel, fit I say is nae altogether a troth. But there's some ither body at speaks for me, and I ken at fit he says is a troth. Ye've sent your folk to York, and ye have his testimony till a troth. But it's nae fa human origin, at I get my troth. I say yes, say a myth besav it. York was like a lichty, burnin' bricked. For a filey, you are willin' to talk we is licked. But I have a testimony at a bean yawks, 'cause a very work at the Father his gien must to finish. On fit dean is proof at the Father his sent ma. On the Father for sent ma testifies for ma. You've never heard his voice, nor seen his dish. On his word his na fond arrest in you. 'Cause you didn't believe in the een he sent, thinking aught in them ye have everlasting life. And though their word points to me, ye winna come to me to hae life. I'm nae looking for ye to reason me out. I ken fit kind of folk ye are, we nae a pick of love, for I'll make the in o' ye. I come in my Father's name, and ye winna talk wi' me. Gin another chiel comes in his ain name, nae doubt ye'll talk wi' him. Ye like to reason een another out, but ye dinna try to win praise fail make to himself. Dinna think I'll clipe on ye till a Father. Moses, to fa ye've set all your hope, is the een at'll clipe on ye. Gin ye've believed Moses, ye would have believed me, 'cause he wrote about me. But since ye dinna believe fit he wrote, who can ye believe fit I'm saying?